Hey ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another Modern Warfare 2 gear up video. In today's video, guys, we're going to be replicating the Bushmaster ACR. So, a big shout out again to the same guy who helped me with the last video here. I did not even think about the ACR, to be honest with you guys. It completely slipped my mind because the BNT APC 556 has nothing to do with the ACR, but there is a way to actually make it look like the ACR and kind of convert it into it, which is it's absolutely fantastic. So I wanted to give this a shot. And so every single attachment is provided to me by the dude on screen right now. So shout out to him again. This is his build. This was his little idea here. So I do want to change the optic at the end of this video to something that I would prefer, but 90% of these attachments are exactly what I would run if I was to use it as an ACR in this case. So let's hop right into it. So yeah, again, ACR, it's the last thing that was on my mind that I could turn this weapon into. And I haven't heard of any ACR productions for a long time. I think they are making it, Bushmaster's making a new ACR, which is around like $6,000 or something like that. But as of what I know, it's not released or anything like that. I don't know if it's going to be the same as the first gen or second gen, because I heard they're pretty unreliable. I'm not too sure how much of that is true. I've never owned one, but I've heard they're not really great rifles. So in real life, I can't really say much about it. It is a beautiful weapon in real life, or a beautiful firearm, but you know, hasn't been in COD for a while, and I haven't thought of this build. So let me show you guys what's on it, and let's go ahead and dive right in. So for the barrel here, we're going to be starting off with the LR3056. So before I do say anything else, I am not able to tune these weapons. This gun specifically, I do not have it leveled up yet in multiplayer, so I have to go in private match and show you guys. So the tunes I will be providing for you guys was actually provided by the guy who, gave me this build. So I'm gonna go ahead and read off what he has as his tunes. So try and follow along. I might even put it on screen so you guys could read it. So for the barrel here, he wants us to tune it up. Recoil steadiness all the way. He doesn't say anything else about the other tunable option, so you guys can play around with that and make sure it's perfect. But as for the recoil steadiness, he says turn it up all the way. I'm assuming because you want zero recoil, right? Because it is an ACR replica, and if you want that nostalgic Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3 ACR feel, then just turn up the recoil steadiness all the way. So moving on to the red dot here, we're going to be using the Cronin Mini Pro, and of course he says this one resembles the Modern Warfare 2 red dot the most, which I agree with. And for his tune, put ADS all the way up and the point of view to far. Completely max that out as well, and that way you can have the most benefit out of the optic there. So moving on to the stock, we're using the Mace 600. He doesn't provide a tune for this one, so go ahead and make sure to fine tune it to where everything is perfectly leveled out and stable. Moving on to the rear grip here, we're going to be using the Sakin ZX grip, and he states to put the ADS speed to 0.7 ounces and turn up aiming idle stability all the way. So make sure to do that, guys. And moving on to the underbarrel here, we're going to be using the Commando foregrip. He states you can use anything you want here, but I agree with the Commando foregrip. It's one of my favorite grips in real life, so I highly recommend this one too. So again, the tune for this one, recoil steadiness all the way up. He doesn't mention the other factor here, so make sure that the other tune is balanced out. And let's go ahead and go to camos real quick. So the camo that you guys want to use is going to be in solid colors, and we're going to be using clay. Now, clay really does resemble something that the military would use. And of course, you could always use charcoal or whatever, but the one that mostly resembles the ACR is going to be clay. I don't even think sand does it either. It's there, like you could see it, but I think clay is definitely the one you want to roll with this one. So I'm going to hop into shooting range for you guys, and then I will change up the attachments a little bit to show you guys my personal build for the ACR, the way that I would see it. The thing that annoys me about this gun, if anything, is that damn magwell. I understand why they did it, kind of, but it's quite annoying to see. Alright, I'm gonna let you guys listen to it, watch the animations, so on and so forth. Let's do it. Alright guys, so let's do our little range test here. So the gun, by the way, doesn't have bad recoil, at least as I was spraying at that ceiling. It didn't feel like it had a crazy amount of recoil, but we'll test that later. Let's go ahead and get to the headshot portion of the video as always. So 10 meters, shots to the head, 25, shots to the head, and of course 50. 3 shots to the head. So this gun is pretty damn effective still. I personally love it. A lot of people say it's not that great, but I disagree with that. So let's go ahead and do a little recoil test here. So again, it's not tuned to perfection like the way that he mentioned it to be. So I can't really provide you guys with that low recoil gameplay here. But just with the stock attachments here, let's say you don't have the tune unlocked here, you have it unlocked here. Yeah, it definitely works. I personally like it the way it is. Of course, at 50 meters though, it's definitely possible to hit it full auto, but I highly recommend reversing it. Yeah, right, like you gotta drag it down just a little bit, and then horizontal recoil, it kicks in here and there. But again, it's a great ass weapon, it's a great setup, so definitely enjoy this one. So let's go ahead and hop back into the gunsmith here. And I wanted to change the optic here because personally I wouldn't run a red dot on it. Just because for me, I love Modern Warfare 2 and I love keeping this game a bit more realistic. It's finally that Call of Duty that it kind of has that milsim in play, and I would like to play it that way. So I would run the hybrid sight that comes with the EOTech and the magnifier. And as for caliber, honestly, if I have to remove anything on this gun, I would say it's probably going to be the grip and maybe go with a different ammunition type, which is 3-inch blackout. I don't know why the magazine is so much larger, but let's go ahead and hop into the range and check this thing out. So this is the way that I would run it personally. Now I know the recoil is not going to be the same whatsoever, but just a quick little demonstration here. I'm not going to let you guys listen to this one because I might remake a different build with this gun and show you guys 3-inch blackout. But for now, yeah, like it's definitely got a lot more recoil, but for me personally, this is the way that I would run it. Because, yeah, the Bushmaster ACR is not 3-inch blackout, but the magazine looks proper. It doesn't look like it's missing that big gap. That really bothers me. I don't know why they would do that, but anyways, this is my build and the dude's build. Let's go ahead and go back to that. If you guys have any more realistic firearm builds, let me know in the comment section below, and I will create some videos on it. But for now, this is it. A Vapor video will be coming up soon. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, hit that like button, guys. Subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Peace out, guys. Hope you enjoyed.